Game Day Ready, UFL's new YouTube show exclusively on The Rock's YouTube account? That's right. This is very interesting news that, quite frankly, I didn't even know was going on. And if it wasn't for coming across The Rock's Instagram stories, I would have never known about this. There's nothing on UFL, theufl.com. I haven't seen Danny Garcia share it at this point. Maybe she has, and I've missed it. But overall, I can't find anything indicating that this is being promoted anywhere, which is a big issue essentially with the league, except for The Rock himself on Instagram posting, "Thanks, Dwayne. Thanks for coming into week 9 of the UFL to finally promote the league," or week 10 now. This started last week or whatnot, but there's already 3 episodes on The Rock's YouTube account, and episode 1 premises is spring football is back and better than ever. Game Day Ready takes you behind the scenes with the star athletes of the United Football League as they reveal the personal rituals, routines, and superstitions that fuel their focus and fire them up before the big game. Through the step-by-step details leading up to kickoff, this first one is Leon ONeal with the Houston Roughnecks, I believe. Yeah, Houston Roughnecks. And it says Leon, a passionate, driven player with heart, shares his unwavering, never-give-up mindset, deep football intelligent, I believe is what it says, and emotional vulnerability, offering a compelling portrait of a man fighting for his dream, even after a game-ending concussion sustained in front of his family. So you've got that, and each episode is credited by executive producer. This one is Rasha Dokovic, I believe is how you pronounce the name, executive producer Connor Morris, executive producer David Howell, executive producer Dwayne Johnson, executive producer Danny Garcia, co-executive producers Jordan Dirtman, Aaron Lardy, executive in charge Aaron Oxford, and story producer Brent Washlake. And then it goes on from there. But basically at this point, gives all the information of who the camera, the editors, and producers and stuff like that. But in reality, this is very interesting overall, something that's kind of sneaked in here. And there's only 3 episodes currently that started last week. The first one was posted 5 days ago. Leon ONeal. Episode 2 was Sal Cannella with the Renegades, and then episode 3 that was just posted 9 hours ago is JJ Wilson from the Memphis Showboats, from foster care to the UFL field. Game Day Ready. And again, these are anywhere from, I think some are 3 to 9 minutes is the length currently on some of these. 3 to 5 minutes. I apologize. 3 to 5 minutes is the 3 that I'm currently seeing on there. I'll link in the description below. But again, these are just little small things that help the league. Now, of course, if you look at the viewership on these, episode 1 currently has 6,666 views. The other one, episode 2 with Sal Cannella is 4,600, and then today's is 2,400. So these could be getting eyes of people that have never seen the league before and now are going to tune in, even though we're getting into the very end of the season. Obviously, these stories and these focuses that they're filming do take some time. So I could see if this kicks off and is well done throughout time, that these series could go on for the remaining of the off season with how much they may have filmed and what their release schedule is and everything. There's no real other details to this, but it is absolutely awesome to see in the light of no advertising, no nothing. The Rock has been super silent on the league most of the season. I do think a lot of that had to do potentially with the UFPA, the CBA agreement, and everything like that. But I really hope that we see Dwayne, Danny Garcia, who is normally posting about the UFL quite often. I hope we see more of Dwayne in a role like this to really promote and maybe be an executive producer on a lot of these like documentary type things of the UFL. The more they can do this, the more they can get the word of the UFL out. I would love to see ESPN do a 30 for 30, if that series is even still going on the UFL, talking about the merger, season 1 and then season 2, and kind of really hyping up going into season 3. These are all little things that could essentially help the league massively going down the road, especially if you get the name brand out there talking about the XFL, the USFL, and how they merge together, because a lot of people don't know that. This past weekend when I was in Vegas, I had an Arlington Renegades 2020 XFL hat and a Houston Roughnecks 2020 XFL hat. And I will tell you right now, I got more comments. Oh, I love the hat. I love the XFL. Sad it went away and blah, blah, blah. And I had to kind of fill people in like it didn't. The UFL is now out there. They just combined with another league. And they're like, oh, what? I didn't know. I thought they went out of business again for the third time. So that's essentially like the narrative. The most common people or casual fan has no idea this league exists. And I do think that getting that word out there more with Fox and ESPN could really save the league and grow it massively, to get those butts in seats and everything like that. And kind of steer away from all this negative approach that most UFL media outlets are taking whenever ESPN or Fox kind of talks about the league on their sports shows. It's not in the best like scenarios. But I think that, again, going back to The Rock and producing these type of shows to have on YouTube is a great example. I will put the links to all 3 videos below. And make sure you check those out. They are absolutely awesome, even for some short content, to kind of get a little bit more of a story and behind the scenes of the UFL. So let me know in the comments what you think, and we'll see you on the flip side here in a bit, for later in the morning, should I say, for the Week 9 TV ratings and attendance. Make sure you're subscribed, hit the notification button so you are alerted when new uploads go up. We'll see you on the flip side. Have a great one, everyone.